Okay, are you ready for a 15-minute workout break? Because today we're gonna work on our butts, and I'm just gonna give you I'm gonna preface this by saying that you're not just gonna build a great booty in 15 minutes of working out, but these are a lot of great movements that will work the muscles including your gluteus maximus. So we're going to isolate the muscles in our glutes, our outer hips, and we're also going to do a little bit of leg work just to make sure you're not totally sore only in one muscle after this. Okay, so move to your mats if you would. And I'm going to assume that you're fairly well warmed up, and so I'm not going to run through a very robust warm-up, but we're just going to start kind of nice and easy here at the beginning with some of our movements, and we'll probably recap some of them too. So go ahead and step your feet nice and wide, feet hip distance apart, and let's take 5 squats, full depth squats. The name of the game anytime you are squatting is that you want to drive your heels into the earth as you go to stand. That activates your glutes and moves this squat from being quad dominant to glute dominant. So squatting, and by the way, what we are doing today is body weight, but if you can ever introduce weight to your squats, that is going to build your glute muscles faster than the alternative, for obvious reasons. Okay, that was more than 5. All right, interlace your hands behind your head and pick up your left knee, my right, tap your knee to your elbow, hit a squat, tap your opposite knee to elbow, hit a squat. Let's do 20, squat, 19, squat, hit a full depth squat every time. Hips below the level of your knees, keep your body weight in your heels. Oblique squats, outer hip, maintain your balance. Right, left, right, center, left, center. Keep going. All right, so for these next 10, instead of just a regular squat, we're gonna add a jumping squat. All right, so it's gonna look a little bit like this. Hit the bottom of the squat, leave the ground with your feet, all right? Hit the bottom of the squat, leave the ground with your feet. Nice, and go back to left, squat, left, squat, left, right, squat, and left, squat. Keep going. Oh, I just got confused. Let's do 4 more. That's 2 each side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Have a seat on the ground. Glute bridges. Glute bridges. So lie down on your back. Step your feet towards your heels, or your feet towards your hips. So bend the knees. Press your shoulders into the earth. Lift the hips off the mat. Dig your heels into the earth so you're activating your hamstrings, your glutes. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees to your chest, gently roll side to side. Just give your glutes, your quads a little bit of a break. So we're gonna do another set here. And now you have the opportunity, we're gonna do another set of 10, but now you have the opportunity to isolate one side. So if you want, you can do 5 on the left, 5 on the right. A single leg glute bridge looks like this. Plant one foot on the earth, elevate and straighten the opposite leg, and now press into the earth as you lift the hips off the mat. I don't love doing single leg glute bridges, so I'm gonna do symmetrical, but this is your chance to get 5 on the left, 5 on the right. We're doing 10 together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, switch sides, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and get one more. Nice. All right, stand up. Curtsy lunges plus a calf raise. From the side, it's gonna look like this, and then I'm gonna turn towards you so you can see what I'm talking about. So curtsy lunge where you cross the midline, back to center, pick the heels off the earth for a calf raise. Other side, cross the midline, Back to center, calf raise. So shown from head on because you need to see that the curtsy lunge is not straight back. I'm crossing the midline. Tap the knee to the earth, calf raise, curtsy lunge, calf raise. Here we go. Let's do 30 together. That's 15 on each side. 30, 29, find your pace. 28, remember to tap the knee to the earth every time. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20 more. And so the idea here, remember, as you are stepping into that front leg, coming up out of the lunge, activate your glutes. You're using that big muscle in your glutes, particularly your outer hips, right? So your side glutes, you're using that to come back up out of the lunge, to come up to standing. I've lost track. It's hard to count and talk at the same time. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, back down to the mat. All fours. And what I want you to do here is you've got your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Activate the core here. So you're not sinking your belly toward the earth. You're not totally relaxed in your core, nor are you rounded and super active in your core. Find the middle, right? So your low back and your abdominals are engaged to stabilize you because now you're going to pick up your right leg. Now flex the foot so the heel is punching toward the sky. We're doing donkey kicks. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, you've got this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Pick up the left leg. 20, 19, 18, 17. Keep that foot flexed as though you could punch a hole in the ceiling. Stay active in the core. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. All right, next we're doing a chair pose that is stabilized and alternating in a reverse lunge. So come up to the top of your mat. Your heels are beneath your hips. Your heels stay on the mat. Bend the knees, bend the hips. So you're in a quarter squat. And now I do not want you to stand up for the rest of this particular movement. You're gonna stay low in this squat. You're gonna have your body weight rocked back into your heels. And we're gonna keep this interesting by tapping one foot back, coming back to chair pose, tapping the other foot back, coming back to chair pose. So you're stabilizing on your front leg as you're moving. Don't stand up. If you have to change elevation, sink lower. Don't stand up higher than this. 30, 29, 28, you got this. 27, stay stable. 26, 25, 24, 23, 2, 1, 20 more. 19, 18, stay low. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Back down to the mat. So this time it's kind of similar to that donkey kick, only this time instead of kicking our heel toward the ceiling, we're opening the knee out to the side, right? So you're here in tabletop. Pick up your knee, engage the outer hip to lift the knee out to the side and bring it back down. If you view this from the front, it looks like this. Bring it back down. We're gonna stay on the right for 20, 19, 18, 17, full range of motion, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep it up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Outer hip should be burning. I know mine is. Other side, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got this. Last one. Oh, those are always really brutal, for me anyway. Stand up. All right, so now we're going to focus on, rather than that low squat that we were doing at the beginning of our workout together, we're going to focus on just the top half of that range of motion. So the explosive muscles in your glutes. All right, so it's a jumping quarter squat. Okay, meaning you're not hitting a full depth here. You're just hitting a little quarter squat, and then you're jumping off the ground. And so every time you jump, you can keep going if you want to. Every time you jump, your heels have to leave the earth, and really focus on squeezing the glutes and totally straightening this hip joint, right? Because when you straighten the hip joint, that's activating the muscle as much as you possibly can. All right, here we go. Jumping quarter squats. You know what? I think we're going to do this for a minute. I don't know where my clock is. There we go. We're going to do this for 1 whole minute. You got this. Keep it up. Quarter squats. So we're not sinking low, but we are squeezing the glutes at the top. Land with a flat foot and a bent knee. You're not landing on the balls of your feet. Your heels make contact with the earth. Squeeze the glutes. 15 more seconds. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, all the way through. 2 and 1. Amazing. All right, let's finish it out with one more set of glute bridges. Lie down on your back. So you're on your back. Walk your feet back up towards your hips. And we're going to do 20 of these together. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. All right, so here you are on your back. Straighten out your legs for a moment and just rotate your legs, internally, externally rotating in their sockets. So if your legs are straight, it's like you're windshield wipering your legs, allowing your toes to go out to the sides and back to center. We're just neutralizing our hips and preparing them for one quick little stretch here. So you're on your back. Let's do a reclined figure 4. Thread the needle. So cross the right ankle over the left knee. Press the right knee away from the face. So the idea here is that we're getting into the outer hip, that nice hip rotation, and stretch here. And breathe. Switch sides. All right. Hey, nice job. Thanks for doing your workout break with me. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Make sure you subscribe so you can see these videos every time I load new ones up, and maybe you can come back to this one a couple times a week for any time you want to get that booty workout. Bye.